questions and answers. You want to know some of the questions and answers I have? Yeah, I can for sure tell you. Yeah, for sure. Definitely let me know you a little bit more. Know myself a little bit better too. Some of these questions are pretty good so far. Yeah. Well, actually, first of all, before we get into that, maybe you should press that thumbs up button, the one that's like down there, or maybe it's down over there. Wherever you see that thumbs up, maybe go ahead and click that. It really helps out a lot. And maybe you can also comment down below a question that you would like me to answer, or some other random person to answer. I think that's a good idea also. Or maybe just comment anything down below. That's something you can do. Anyways, sorry, let's get on with these questions. I would love to know a little bit more about you. Alright, well, I personally just have a handful of questions that I would just love to ask you, just to kind of get to know you. I can also answer some of them. I'm not going to answer all of them because, you know, this is about you. It's about you, not me, of course. But I'll answer some of the more fun questions, I guess. But let's go with the basics. What is your name? And of course, yeah, spell it out. Thank you. And age, just how old you are. And where were you born? You can be specific as a street if you want, a location, a state, planet Earth, maybe not even from Earth. Where are you from? Or born, I guess. Or either way. Cool. Awesome. And where do you reside now? Where are you at? You know, Earth is also a good answer for that, but maybe, because according to the government, that's not really a common answer anymore, is it? Anyways. And, let's see. Probably the most basic question to answer. What's your favorite color? And this is a very telling question, so be, as specific as possible. If it's a red color, what kind of red? If it's blue, baby blue, dark blue, navy blue. It's a good navy blue color. I like that one a lot. But yeah, just favorite color. Alright. I like a very like foresty green color, almost like color that plant back there, like a nature type of green. I feel like that's my favorite one. And just a question that I guess you don't even really have to answer if you don't feel comfortable. That is, you can skip it. We can just sit here in silence. How are you feeling right now? And again, as honest as you possibly can be. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's a question that definitely needs to be asked a bit more often, not just how are you? I want to know how you're actually feeling. Well, some good questions. I just wanted to sort of get out there really fast, very easy. But now let's get into some more interesting questions I have here on my handy dandy phone. I was just kind of looking these up while I was typing them out. Just some easy to get to know you questions. For example, some easy ones like, what's your favorite snack food? I mean, I guess knowing someone's favorite snack could be a pretty big outlook into how they are as a person. Do they pick carrots? Do they pick a candy bar? Do they pick a chip, a cracker? Do they pick ice cream? Maybe even a food? Could a food be... Can a steak be a snack? It's a good question. But just, what's your favorite snack? Okay. Kind of correlating with that, if you could eat a meal with any person alive and or dead, who would it be? And of course, you have to say why. And no, it can't be like, oh, this person because they have a lot of money. And well, I guess, you know what? Pick whoever you want. Pick whoever you want. I'm not even going to put a stipulation on it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess it could be like an either or thing, like an alive person or a person who's not here anymore. That's a good one. I don't even know what I would do for that, to be honest. There's just like so many interesting people in this world, and you can make that meal like a funny meal, like a meal that's just with your favorite funny people, or a serious meal that could maybe help propel you in life, a mixture of both. I don't know, that's a really good one. Oh, and another really important question to sort of get to know someone who they really are. Cats or dogs? Are you sure? Okay. Honestly, I'm also a very like indifferent person about that question. I'm fine with either. I mean, I guess I would rather have a dog or dogs around. They're just kind of harder to keep up with. That's for sure. Let's see. If you could be any animal, what animal would it be? Yeah. I'm sure like a lot of people would pick a flying animal so you can just fly everywhere. That's probably the most popular answer. I knew someone who said they would want to be like a fish, like a deep ocean fish. So you can kind of see like all like the creepy, weird stuff that no one ever gets to see, but it kind of sounds like a nightmare, to be honest. Let's see. Speaking of that, what's the strangest, weirdest thing you think you've ever seen? It could be a ghost. It could be an awkward situation. What do you think is the weirdest, strangest thing you've ever seen in your life? Yeah, that's a good question, yeah. Yeah, I don't even know how I'd even answer that. I think for me, I would just say like a weird situation I've been in before. That'd probably be a good one to answer that one with. Do you have like a strange or weird talent that you can do? Are you like double jointed, or I don't know, do you have like a sixth finger, something like that? Not saying that that's like a bad thing. You can have one, that's totally fine. It's just a little abnormal, which is fine. Totally fine. Do you have anything strange about you that you think you have a talent? Or you like double jointed? Can you like, I don't know. I know some people who like curl their tongue in some weird ways. Not saying it's weird in like a bad way, just a little abnormal. Do you have any sort of special, weird, interesting, strange talents? Okay. I had a friend in grade school, like elementary school. Yeah, like elementary school. They could lick their tongue. I mean, it's hard to remember dreams, but can you think of a dream that you can remember? Okay. Yeah, I can't even think about what I ate for breakfast today, so asking me to remember a dream from my childhood is kind of impossible, to be honest. Alright, well, honestly, I kind of just want to sit in here, just kind of have a chit chat. I'm not gonna go too much into the typing and just kind of get your real, raw answers here. Gonna kind of do a little bit of a rapid fire round, if that's okay with you. Okay, yeah, just get some more variety of questions in. Awesome. Well, what in your life, could be anything, could be any significance, are you most proud of? It could be sort of statutory, like a promotion or an award. It could be you winning your 100th game of Fortnite in a row. Something like that. Anything to you that you think is your biggest accomplishment that you think you have. Yeah, that's awesome. That's good job. You're awesome. You're amazing. Good job. Good job. Let's see. Whoa. Big jump in questions here. If you're not already married, would you ever see yourself getting married? Okay, any reason why? Yeah, it's kind of a tough question, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's logical sense, and obviously something that significant, you have to be pretty logical about the whole scenario. How about, would you ever see yourself starting a family? I feel like that kind of ties in with each other now. Okay, yeah. I feel like those kind of go two and two, but hey, sometimes people want one and not the other. Are you more of a morning person or a night owl? A night person. What do they call people who are early morning risers, like early birds? The early bird gets the worm. I have no idea, but I know at night people are like night owls. That's what they call them. I don't know. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yeah, I'm definitely more of a night owl. I become my most productive self when it's 11 p.m. to 3 in the morning. It sucks. I hate it. But on vacations, I love waking up early on vacations. Let's see. Can you kind of go into like what your daily routine is? Yeah, not like when I wake up I do this to this to this. I don't mean that. Like, do you have like a routine that you do every day? It could be a breakfast routine. Maybe you eat the same thing every morning. Maybe you make your bed in the morning. Maybe you wash your face every day. Do you have like a routine that you go through, and what is that routine? Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I have like a bedtime routine. I always do like the same steps to get me to go to bed, and I've been doing it for a handful of years. Obviously, being someone who I just mentioned, me and sleep are not amigos. We're not friends. So it's kind of hard for me to sort of get into that sort of state of needing to sleep. So I've kind of been following this little step-by-step thing to help myself fall asleep. Shower, brush teeth, bed, obviously no phone, maybe an activity in between that. Maybe I watch a quick short film to sort of see kind of how someone thinks, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely wouldn't mind like having just like a super ridiculously nice apartment in like a very nice, vibrant city. I think that would actually be pretty fun. Obviously, of course, you know, not having like a yard and your own stuff, that would kind of be annoying, but I don't know. If I ever strike it rich one day, obviously, of course, you know, a house, property, that's the best thing, but I definitely wouldn't mind having like a nice place somewhere, like a nice, vibrant city. You can kind of just go out, adventure, be out for the night, and quickly get home and have a place to sleep. I don't know, I've always thought that'd be kind of cool, especially on like TV shows and movies of people who have like really cool apartments and stuff. I like that. I like that kind of life and living. Growing up as a kid, I always wanted to live in a hotel. I don't think I'd like that much now, but as a kid, I always wanted to do that. Let's see. Also, kind of a personal question. Do you have a best friend? It could be your pet, your family member, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, brother, sister, yada yada yada. It could be your actual friend. I don't mean actual friend, but like a person that's not related to you, or an animal that you own, but a person, anything. It could be someone you met online playing video games. It could be a video game character. You're like a friend. That's cool. And how did you meet this person, this thing? Okay, yeah. That's nice. That's nice. Let's see. Did you get into anything mischievous growing up as a kid? And if so, what's the most mischievous thing? You don't have to share if it's anything kind of crazy, but you know, I'm sure y'all have done some kind of wacky things growing up, right? I would assume so. I would assume so. Yeah, I feel like everyone has kind of a story like this. I have a lot, but one that I can remember right off the top of my head is growing up as a kid. Our neighbors, kind of far away from our house, had a chicken coop, and of course the chickens would lay eggs, and we would take those eggs, we would borrow those eggs, and we would like throw them at trees and like the side of random unused buildings. Allegedly, that wasn't me. That was a dream I had. Going back to sort of, I like your answers a lot. By the way, you're giving great answers. You are a very interesting person. So I'm gonna take a little bit more notes. This time I'm just gonna be writing them down. remember what's on there, but I do know that Anchorman is in my top four. Well, it's in my four, not my top four. They aren't ranked. They're just your four films. One of mine is Anchorman. I love that movie. I think it's my favorite comedy of all time. But it's not my favorite movie. I don't think it is. Do you have a favorite song? Maybe it could be a little bit easier. And then artist, concert, album, anything else music related that you want to share? Yeah. Dope. These are good. I want to get a little bit deeper though. Let's see. Here's a great one. Do you think there's life after death? Yeah, just a common question you would ask someone in the middle of the street. You gotta give me your honest answer. And, what do you think the meaning of life is? In your own words, of course, or you can maybe quote something if you have something up your sleeve. Okay. My answer. I'm not just gonna give you my answer. Next question. Do you believe in aliens, other life forms? Okay, I guess it's kind of a gimme one. Isn't that? We've kind of already talked about it. It's kind of confirmed already, right? It's just a thing that's known. Maybe a better question would be, do you want to meet and or see these extraterrestrial beings? Okay. I don't. I think my brain would explode. I don't think I'd be able to handle seeing like a real life 11-foot tall gray green looking alien. I think I would have a heart attack. Alright, well, I think to end this little asking of questions, get to know me and you a little bit more session, I'm just gonna literally just spew out a bunch of questions and just pick the ones you want to answer, okay? Alright. Like, what are you most determined to accomplish? It could be tomorrow. It could be 10 years from now. What is something that you want and know that you're going to accomplish? Where do you think you are your happiest? In your room, on vacation, the beach in LA, Disney World in Florida, somewhere overseas. Okay. Let's see. If money wasn't a factor, what would you do with it? Charity, building things, helping others, anything like that, or just spend it all yourself on cars. Okay. Do you believe in karma? Yeah, that's okay. Makes a lot of sense. What's another really good one here? We're already running out a lot. We've been here for quite some time, so let's see if I can even think of any good questions. Do you have any advice? Yeah, like for me or for anyone who could just stumble upon this interaction that we're having. Do you have any advice? I would love to know. Yeah. Wow, yeah. is there an area in your life you feel like you could improve on? And be honest with me, okay? Be honest. Yeah. And is there a part of your life that you're the most proud of? I know we already talked about your accomplishments, which is great, but do you just have something that you're most proud of that's in your life? It could be how you raised your pet guinea pig, or I don't know, maybe you're a really good gamer, or you're, writing a song, how you're doing in school, how you're doing at work, anything you're the most proud of right now. That's really good. That's really good. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? And yes, that includes, world peace, solve world hunger, all that stuff. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? Yeah, and then, is there anything in the world that you're happy about? Is there anything in the world that you're most fond of? Yeah, I think the beauty of the world, I think for sure, I think it's crazy how different things are if you just, fly a couple 100 miles, 1,000 miles, even not even that far. It's crazy how different the world is through people's lenses in life, and just how the world changes so quickly. You just move from place to place. I wish I could see it all, but obviously life doesn't work that way. I think that's it. I got a bunch of information. I got it written down and typed up and all in the noggin here. So I'm really happy that you stopped by and just decided to have this little chit chat, get to know me and you a little bit more. Again, I would love to know if you have maybe a more specific question. You can definitely ask me. I would love to know. And also, before you get out of here, if you could like this little thing that we did, make sure you like it, because liking it does very good job for both of us. Anyways, I love you. Make sure you don't forget that. I love you. I love you, and I hope you had a good time, because I definitely did. Very cozy spot. I haven't sort of hung out with you in this spot in quite some time, and I like it a lot. It's very comfy, very chill. Anyways, I love you, and I'll see you again very, 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 very soon. Alright? Bye. 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 See you later.